Hi there, welcome back to another BobBlast. I'm Bob Burridge, and here I am in my studio outside, so you'll be hearing some chickens and birds and things like that. But this one is all about painting on non-traditional materials, such as bricks or wine barrels. Let's take a look. So when you have an opportunity to paint on non-traditional materials, the gesso, the primary part, is so important. Make sure you get good gesso, not the less expensive gesso. They tend to be a little on the sandy side or too weak. I like high chroma gessos. And as a matter of fact, here's a wine barrel. A wine barrel. I put gold gesso on it. Holbein, by the way, makes 21 different colors of gesso. So I happen to like this good gesso because it has a high chroma, and you don't only have to do it one time. So now I have a primary surface ready to go, and the reason I use good gesso is that the paint will stick to it better and have a good clean surface. So even here's a brick. Oh my gosh, here's a brick. Put good gesso on it. There's a painting right on a brick. So if you paint on clothing or your sneakers or donated weird objects like that, for fundraisers, make sure you use good gesso. Let's get to work. So after the gesso coat has dried, make sure it's dried, nice and hard surface, I use a high pigmented paint, a good acrylic, you know, the professional stuff, and that's why we refer to it as high chroma or high pigmented paint. It has a lot of color in it, okay? It's not watered down. So here we go. I'm just going to start sketching. The scene is going to be a series of wine bottles sitting on a shelf, okay? And so I just start. Long brush, get way back. It's so much fun to paint weird objects like wine barrels or anything that you want to donate. These are kind of fun for donations because that way you don't have to do anything traditional, have more fun that way. Here I am just sketching it all out. Chickens in the background, happy chickens. Breakfast, and here we go. That's the beginning. I just wanted to point out to you, use good gesso, not the less expensive stuff. I know you think you're going to paint over it and you're going to cover it all up. The problem with that is your paint will maybe falling off or flecking off. So good paints, good gesso, always on the canvas or the paper or any weird objects you like to paint on. And here's some of them that I've done in the previous part of my life. So I hope you enjoyed this BobBlast, all about using good gesso on non-traditional surfaces. Good gesso. Hey, and by the way, I have some trade shows coming up. You got to come to these trade shows because the materials, art materials, are all there. They're usually at a great discount price. And the three that I'm about to do, in fact, is this month here in July, is the Holbein, Vermont event. It's in July sometime, I think towards the end here. And the other one is the Artisan Materials Expo. That'll be in September. All the artists get together and you have a lot of instructors coming in up, and then the Art of the Carolina is another famous one there in Raleigh, North Carolina. That will be in November. Check my website for exact dates. Check their websites for the exact dates. Hope you had a good time in this one, and maybe I'll have a chance to work some more on this for the next BobBlast. Wish me luck and take care. Good gesso. Take care.